IMANA's medical student chapter is constantly seeking to facilitate educational activities and learning opportunities, career advancement, and this conference, for example, is geared towards that. We have several distinguished speakers this morning, and they are highly qualified, very active, not just in their professional careers, but also in the Islamic community as well. Without any further ado, I'll introduce Mariam Hussein, and she's going to be the next chair of the Student Resident Committee.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you very much, Dr. Latif. She's definitely left big shoes to fill, but inshallah. So my name is Mariam Hussein. I'm a new internal medicine resident in Columbus. I'm at Riverside Methodist right now. So I finally found some time to break away from all that and come here, but I'm very excited to be here. And just everything that Dr. Latif was saying, we hope that the Student Resident Committee will, inshallah, further that vision of IMANA and just continue to empower students and residents and just help out in any way that we can to further empower the new future Muslim generation. So that's kind of what my goal is, and then inshallah you'll hear from me later on in the afternoon. But yeah, to not delay you anymore, so I'd like to introduce Dr. Babar Latif. He's going to be the moderator for our sessions for the morning. He works in Virginia as an ophthalmologist, and he's also a faculty member at George Washington. So please help me introduce you, Dr. Latif.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Today, our first session that I'll be moderating is entitled Choosing and Applying for a Residency, Pearls and Pitfalls. And I have the pleasure of introducing our two panelists who I will actually... Okay. I will introduce now. We have representatives from the surgical side of medicine and the medical side of medicine. My first, and as I sort of go over your background, you guys can come on up. Dr. Mustafa Haq, who is a orthopedic surgeon here locally. He did his undergraduate university at Yale. He then did his medical school at the University of Pennsylvania. He did his orthopedic training at Case Western University in Cleveland, Ohio. He did a fellowship in hand surgery at the Cleveland Clinic and along with Case Western Reserve University. And then afterwards he came to this area and was a faculty member at Georgetown University for a number of years, and now he's in private practice. And he'll be sharing his ideas and thoughts on applying for surgical residencies with us. So please come on up, Mustafa, and have a seat. And we also have Sabah Sharif, Dr. Sabah Sharif, who is an allergist and immunologist here locally. She hails from the undergraduate at City College of City University in New York. She did her medical school at the State University of New York at Stony Brook, residency at the Department of OB at Nassau University Medical Center, and Department of Internal Medicine at Winthrop University Hospital. And she did her fellowship training in allergy and immunology at Kaiser Permanente in Los Angeles, California. So Sabah, please join us up here, and they will give us presentations on, again, applying for residencies. Just to sort of give you a little bit of background while she's coming up here, my first conference that I attended was 1991. IMANA held a conference in Boston at the time, and they had a little sort of room and a side section for residents and medical students, and I attended that. I was just joining medical school at the time, and the nice thing about IMANA is that year I met a number of people at that conference who to this day continue to be close friends, colleagues, and advisors and mentors for me in my field, which I chose ophthalmology. And this is a great organization with a great network of people, and you will find that, as you meet folks today who attend the conference, they will really become very helpful to you in the future, and it's a really good network. So please, I'm glad you're here, and let's start the program, and I'll ask Mustafa to go first.